Question 1. What does this circular sign with a red border and a horizontal bar mean? A. Give way. B. No entry. C. No stopping. D. Maximum speed. Answers is B. No entry. The no entry sign prohibits all vehicles from entering. This is usually found at the end of a one-way street or where traffic is only permitted in the opposite direction. Question 2. What action should you take when you see this sign? A. Speed up. B. Be ready to stop. C. Change lanes. D. Use your horn. Answers is B. Be ready to stop. This sign warns you of a pedestrian crossing ahead. You should slow down, be prepared to stop, and look out for pedestrians who may be crossing or waiting to cross the road. Question 3. What does this triangular sign with a red border and a car skidding indicate? A. Loose chippings. B. Slippery road. C. Uneven road. D. Steep hill. Answers is B. Slippery road. This warning sign means the road ahead may be slippery, especially in wet or icy conditions. You should reduce your speed and avoid sudden braking or steering. Question 4. Which document must you produce if asked by a police officer? A. Your birth certificate. B. Your driving license. C. Your passport. D. Proof of address. Answers is B. Your driving license. When driving, you must be able to produce your driving license, a valid insurance certificate, and your vehicle's MO certificate if applicable when requested by a police officer. Question 5. What should you do when approaching this sign at a junction? A. Proceed with caution. B. Stop, then give way. C. Slow down only. D. Sound your horn. Answers is B. Stop, then give way. The stop sign requires you to stop fully before the white line, even if there appears to be no traffic. You must then give way to traffic on the main road before proceeding safely. Question 6. What does this blue circular sign with a white arrow pointing straight mean? A. One-way street. B. Proceed straight. C. No U-turn. D. Ahead only. Answers is B. Proceed straight. This is a mandatory sign indicating that vehicles must proceed straight ahead. It is often found at junctions or on approach to an obstacle where turning is prohibited. Question 7. What does this sign showing a level crossing barrier indicate? A. No overtaking. B. Railway. C. Road closed. D. Tram crossing. Answers is B. Railway. This warning sign indicates a railway crossing ahead without barriers or gates. You must look and listen for trains before crossing. Question 8. When are you allowed to use a handheld mobile phone while driving? A. When stopped at traffic lights. B. Only when safely parked. C. When calling emergency services. D. When in slow-moving traffic. Answers is B. Only when safely parked. It is illegal to use a handheld mobile phone while driving, including when stopped at traffic lights or in a queue. You can only use it when safely parked with the engine off or in a genuine emergency to call. Question 9. What does this sign mean for vehicles carrying goods? A. Priority for goods vehicles. B. No entry for goods. C. Loading zone. D. Goods vehicle parking. Answers is B. No entry for goods. This prohibitory sign means no entry for goods vehicles. It restricts and other vehicles from entering the road or area beyond the sign. Question 10. What does this sign showing a car and a motorcycle with a red diagonal line through them mean? A. No motor vehicles. B. No overtaking. C. Keep your distance. D. End of speed limit. Answers is B. No overtaking. This prohibitory sign indicates no overtaking. It means you must not overtake other motor vehicles from this point until the restriction is lifted by an end of no overtaking sign. Question 11. What does this sign indicate about the road ahead? A. Speed hump. B. Uneven road. C. Roadworks. D. Loose gravel. Answers is B. Uneven road. This warning sign indicates an uneven road surface ahead. You should slow down to avoid losing control or damaging your vehicle, especially if carrying passengers or a fragile load. Question 12. When approaching a bus that has stopped at a bus stop, what should you do? A. Overtake if safe. B. Be aware of pedestrians. C. Sound your horn. D. Accelerate quickly. Answers is B. Be aware of pedestrians. When a bus stops, passengers may get on or off, and some might cross the road in front or behind the bus. Be prepared for this, slow down and pass with care if clear. Question 13. What does this blue sign with a white arrow indicating a circular motion mean? A. U-turn only. B. Roundabout. C. One-way traffic. D. No entry. Answers is B. Roundabout. This mandatory sign indicates that you are approaching a roundabout. You must give way to traffic already on the roundabout from your right, unless otherwise by road markings or signals. Question 14. What does this sign mean for large vehicles? A. Trailers only. B. No trailers. C. Trailer parking. D. Trailer service. Answers is B. No trailers. This prohibitory sign means no entry for vehicles with trailer. It restricts vehicles towing trailers from entering the road or area beyond the sign. Question 15. What should you do if you accidentally take the wrong exit on a motorway? A. Reverse on the hard shoulder. B. Continue to the next exit. C. Make a U-turn. D. Stop and wait for help. Answers is B. Continue to the next exit. It is illegal and extremely dangerous to reverse, make a U-turn, or stop on a motorway, including the hard shoulder, unless in an emergency. You must continue to the next exit and find an alternative route. Question 16. What does this sign with a number 50 and a red circle mean? A. Recommended speed. B. Maximum speed 50. C. Minimum speed 50. D. Speed camera. Answers is B. Maximum speed 50. This prohibitory sign indicates a maximum speed limit of 50. You must not exceed this speed until you pass a sign indicating a different speed limit or an end of all speed limits sign. Question 17. What does this sign indicate about the road's width? A. Road widens. B. Road narrows. C. Hard shoulder ends. D. Uneven road. Answers is B. Road narrows. This warning sign means the road ahead narrows on both sides. You should be prepared to slow down and potentially give way to oncoming traffic or adjust your position. Question 18. What does this sign indicate about cyclists? A. Cycle lane. B. Cyclists crossing. C. No cycling. D. Shared path. Answers is B. Cyclists crossing. This warning sign means that cyclists may be entering or crossing the road ahead. You should be especially alert and prepared to slow down or stop to give them space. Question 19. What does this rectangular blue sign with a white P indicate? A. Petrol station. B. Parking place. C. Pedestrian area. D. Private road. Answers is B. Parking place. This information sign indicates that a parking place is available ahead. Additional plates might specify parking restrictions, charges, or duration limits. Question 20. What does this sign with a cross and stop mean? A. Give way. B. Stop and give way. C. Traffic lights ahead. D. No entry. Answers is B. Stop and give way. This stop sign requires you to stop fully behind the white line at the junction. You must then check for traffic and only proceed when it is safe to do so, giving way to vehicles on the main road. Question 21. What should you do if your vehicle breaks down on a motorway? A. Call a friend. B. Pull onto hard shoulder. C. Stay in your lane. D. Open the bonnet. Answers is B. Pull onto hard shoulder. If your vehicle breaks down on a motorway, you should try to pull over to the hard shoulder. Put on your hazard warning lights, get out of the vehicle on the left side, and wait behind the barrier. Question 22. What does this sign with a diagonal line through a black car and red car mean? A. Overtaking zone. B. End of no overtaking. C. Keep your distance. D. Reduce speed. Answers is B. End of no overtaking. This sign marks the end of no overtaking restriction. From this point, you are permitted to overtake other motor vehicles, provided it is safe and legal to do so according to road conditions and markings. Question 23. What does this sign showing a road narrows on the left? A. Road narrows right. B. Road narrows left. C. New lane ahead. D. Road works left. Answers is B. Road narrows left. This warning sign means the road ahead narrows on the left side. Drivers should be aware of the road width and adjust their position and speed accordingly. Question 24. What does this sign mean for vehicles carrying water-polluting substances? A. Water ahead. B. No polluting substances. C. Clean vehicle zone. D. Water crossing. Answers is B. No polluting substances. This prohibitory sign means no entry for vehicles water-polluting substances. It prevents vehicles with hazardous loads that could contaminate water from using the road. Question 25. What does this sign indicate about the junction ahead? A. Major road ahead. B. Minor road junction. C. Roundabout ahead. D. End of priority. Answers is B. Minor road junction. This warning sign indicates a junction ahead, where a minor road joins from the left and right. You should be prepared for traffic entering or leaving the main road. Question 26. What is the legal requirement for your vehicle's tires? A. Must be brand new. B. Minimum 1 tread. C. Match brand on all wheels. D. Inflated to max pressure. Answers is B. Minimum 1 tread. The legal minimum tread depth for car tires in the is 1, across the central 3/4 of the tread width and around the entire circumference. Driving with less can result in a fine and penalty points. Question 27. What does this blue square sign with a white arrow pointing right mean? A. Turn right. B. One-way street. C. Dead end right. D. Motorway exit. Answers is B. One-way street. This information sign indicates a one-way street. All traffic must flow in the direction of the arrow. Be careful when joining one-way streets and look out for pedestrians. Question 28. What does this sign with a lorry and a red diagonal line mean? A. No. B. No lorry overtaking. C. Lorry parking. D. Lorry route. Answers is B. No lorry overtaking. This prohibitory sign indicates no overtaking for goods vehicles, and heavy goods vehicles are prohibited from overtaking other motor vehicles from this point. Question 29. What does this triangle with an exclamation mark mean? A. Stop. B. Other danger. C. Priority road. D. Road closed. Answers is B. Other danger. This other danger warning sign is used when there isn't a specific sign for a particular hazard. It's an accident-prone area or a general danger, requiring drivers to be extra vigilant. Question 30. What does this blue square sign with a car and a bicycle mean? A. Car parking. B. Shared car and cycle path. C. No cars. D. Cycle priority. Answers is B. Shared car and cycle path. This mandatory sign indicates a road for shared use by passenger cars, and drivers and cyclists must share the road and be aware of each other's presence. Question 31. What does this blue square sign with a hospital bed icon signify? A. First aid point. B. Hospital. C. Doctor on call. D. Emergency stop. Answers is B. Hospital. This service sign indicates the presence of a hospital nearby. Drivers needing medical assistance or visiting a hospital can follow directions associated with this sign. Question 32. What does this sign mean for upcoming road conditions? A. Dip in road. B. Hump or bump. C. Roadworks. D. Slippery road. Answers is B. Hump or bump. This warning sign indicates a hump or bump in the road ahead, such as a speed hump. You should slow down to avoid damage to your vehicle and discomfort for passengers. Question 33. What does this white rectangular sign with and an arrow mean? A. Speed camera. B. Distance to object. C. Roadworks. D. Clearway for. Answers is B. Distance to object. This additional information plate indicates the distance to object. It shows that the hazard or restriction by the main sign is 300 meters ahead. Question 34. When should you check your tire pressures? A. After a long journey. B. When tires are cold. C. Before every drive. D. When tires look flat. Answers is B. When tires are cold. Tire pressures should be checked when the tires are cold, as driving causes them to heat up and the pressure to increase, leading to inaccurate readings. Check them at least once a week. Question 35. What does this sign showing a sharp curve to the left mean? A. Curve to the right. B. Curve to the left. C. Hairpin bend. D. Double bend. Answers is B, curve to the left. This warning sign indicates a dangerous curve to the left ahead. You should reduce your speed and prepare to steer left to safely navigate the bend. Question 36. What does this sign signify for vehicle movement? A. Turn right ahead. B. No right turn. C. Right lane only. D. U-turn prohibited. Answers is B. No right turn. This prohibitory sign means no right turn. You are not permitted to turn right at the junction or point where the sign is displayed. Question 37. What does this blue square sign with A road and A dividing strip indicate? A. One-way street. B. Change of direction. C. No entry. D. Motorway exit. Answers is B. Change of direction. This information sign indicates a change of direction on a road with a dividing strip. It usually directs drivers around a central island or barrier. Question 38. What does this sign, an arrow pointing down and then curving right, indicate? A. No right turn. B. Turn right. C. Right lane ends. D. Keep right. Answers is B. Turn right. This mandatory sign means turn right. You must turn right at the junction or point by the sign. Question 39. What does this sign mean for public transport vehicles? A. No buses. B. Lane for public transport. C. Bus stop ahead. D. Bus station. Answers is B. Lane for public transport. This information sign indicates a road with a lane for public transport vehicles. This lane is reserved for buses, trams, or other public transport and may have different rules for other vehicles. Question 40. What does this sign showing a tractor mean? A. Tractor parking. B. No entry for tractors. C. Tractor route. D. Farm machinery. Answers is B. No entry for tractors. This prohibitory sign means no entry for tractors. It prohibits tractors and other agricultural vehicles from using the road or area beyond the sign. Question 41. What should you do if you encounter wild animals on the road? A. Speed up. B. Slow down and be cautious. C. Sound your horn repeatedly. D. Flash your headlights. Answers is B. Slow down and be cautious. This warning sign indicates wild may be on or near the road. You should slow down, be prepared to stop, and be extra vigilant, especially at dawn or dusk when animals are more active. Question 42. What is the primary purpose of braking system ABS? A. Reduce stopping distance. B. Maintain steering ability. C. Increase tire grip. D. Prevent skidding completely. Answers is B. Maintain steering ability. ABS helps you to maintain steering control during emergency braking by preventing the wheels from locking up. While it can help reduce stopping distance on some surfaces, its main benefit is allowing you to steer around hazards. Question 43. What does this triangle with a car going down a slope mean? A. Steep ascent. B. Steep descent. C. Road dips. D. Hill climb. Answers is B. Steep descent. This warning sign indicates a steep descent ahead. You should select a lower gear to control your speed using engine braking, avoiding continuous use of foot brake, which can lead to overheating. Question 44. What does this sign mean for traffic joining from the right? A. Major road right. B. Minor road joins right. C. Right turn only. D. No entry right. Answers is B. Minor road joins right. This warning sign indicates a minor road adjoins on the right ahead. Be aware of traffic potentially joining the main road from the right, and adjust your speed or position if necessary. Question 45. What does this sign indicating movement with snow chains mean? A. No snow chains. B. Movement with snow chains. C. Snow ahead. D. Winter tires only. Answers is B. Movement with snow chains. This mandatory sign means movement with snow chains. It indicates that vehicles must have snow chains fitted to their tires to proceed on this road, typically in mountainous or heavy snow areas. Question 46. What does this sign, a triangle with a wall and water, indicate? A. Flooding ahead. B. Embankment or quayside. C. River crossing. D. No swimming. Answers is B. Embankment or quayside. This warning sign means embankment or quayside ahead. It warns of a road running alongside or ending at a body of water, implying a risk of falling in if not careful. Question 47. What is the purpose of chevron markings on the road? A. Indicate parking areas. B. Separate traffic flow. C. Highlight bus lanes. D. Show speed limits. Answers is B. Separate traffic flow. Chevron markings are used to separate traffic flow or to protect turns. They should not be driven on unless absolutely necessary, and only when safe to do so. Question 48. What does this blue square sign with an overhead bridge icon mean? A. Underground crossing. B. Overground crossing. C. Bridge ahead. D. No overhead traffic. Answers is B. Overground crossing. This information sign indicates an overground pedestrian crossing ahead. It warns drivers to be aware of pedestrians using a bridge to cross the road above. Question 49. What does this sign showing a single diagonal line through a red circle mean? A. No speed limit. B. End of speed limit. C. National speed limit. D. Speed check zone. Answers is B. End of speed limit. This prohibitory sign indicates the end of maximum speed limit 50. It means the previous speed restriction of 50 is lifted, and the national speed limit or a new posted limit now applies. Question 50. What does this blue sign with a phone icon indicate? A. No phones. B. Telephone. C. Mobile phone shop. D. Phone charging. Answers is B. Telephone. This service sign indicates that a public telephone is available nearby. This can be useful for making emergency calls or general communication, especially in areas with poor mobile signal.